Welcome to the first video in my series on Subnautica. Subnautica was released January 2018. I actually purchased the early access and had been playing it for a full year before it was released. I decided to check it out after watching YouTuber 8-Bit Ryan's video playthrough of the early access. It's gone on to become one of my favorite games and is currently the third most playtime on my Steam library. In this video, I'm just going to show off some of my favorite bases I've built. Bases are kind of essential in the game, just for survival and to progress throughout the game, to have a central location for all your harvesting and everything. And so, yeah, here we go. So, this first base, I named Airstrip 1 because I was reading 1984 at the time. But the thing I like about this base is I actually built part of it above the surface of the water. So we'll go in. This is the moon pool. This is where you can dock your sea moth, which is what I'm currently in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This particular sea moth is the NX-02, which is a reference to Star Trek Enterprise. The Enterprise was NX-01 and the Columbia was NX-02. In the moon pool, I have a picture of the base. Bedroom is just below the surface. There's my Cyclops over there. And if you go upstairs, the rest of the base is above the surface of the water. And here I have pictures of some of my other bases on this playthrough. And there's the top floor of the base. This was my starting base. It's in the Safe Shallows biome. Kind of based the design of it off of the Tantive 4 from Star Wars. Let's see, we dock here, if I can get under it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And it's just real simple starter base. It has battery charger, some simple storage, and a desk. And that's about it. Over in the grassy plateaus is the first large base I built. I've got 2 moon pools in here. Observation deck. Looks like the base is flooded currently. Alright, so it looks like both moon pools are being used right now. So we're gonna have to swim up into it. So this is the NX-01, again, Star Trek reference. Which connects through a glass tunnel to the second moon pool. Welcome sign. I put signage all over the place in this base. Storage, just I separate each individual piece of material. And then this was gonna be a second level with more storage that I never got to, never needed it. I'm pretty I don't know what the term is. I don't know. I store everything in video games, which everything is like stored neatly, which unfortunately for some reason I can't transfer to real life. But in video games I'm always like very neat and organized. That's the word I was looking for, organized. So here is the observation deck overlooking the grassy plateaus. It's currently night, so you can't see that much. Alright, so living quarters. My bedroom, aquarium, coffee maker, office upstairs. And then the base is powered by a nuclear reactor, which I have extra rod right here. And with my uranium. There we go. Alright, so that was this base. I named it Shady Sands after the capital of the New California Republic in the Fallout universe. Alright, so this is the Jelly Shroom cave space. I built it just kind of for fun because this is probably my favorite biome in the game. Except those things suck. They live in the jelly shrooms, and see, they're about to destroy the sea moth. So we're gonna dock real quick.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, see, they heavily damaged it. All right, so if we come through here again, all glass. They can't get us through here. So again, signs. Only this time I started color coding everything. Storage over here, which I never really got to because there's nothing really down here to farm. Bedroom over here. And if you go upstairs, here's the observation, which goes right over one of the jelly shrooms, and it has one of those living in it. And then I'm stuck. There we go. Then if you come over here, and then just a scanner room. But like I said, there's nothing really to search for in this area. This base was kind of useless. It was just for just because I think it's cool down here. Alright, so my second big base is in it's called the Mushroom Forest. That's what it looks like. So I have my two moon pool design here, and then I actually have a long ladder going down, and then the main base is actually below. And the reason for that is because of like what just happened there. If I'm coming in on a sea moth, I don't really want to go in between all of this, so I can dock up higher, and then the main base is down below. I tried to make it look like it was being supported by this giant mushroom, and kind of failed on that. But
Welcome aboard, Captain.
so this sea moth is the Reliant, named after the ship from Wrath of Kong. Again, I got the signage specific bays now. That's for the sea moth. This one is for the prawn, which I named Jarvis after Iron Man. And then this one has the 3 power cell chargers up here. And the reason for that is because the Cyclops is powered by 6 power cells. So I can charge 6 at a time up here. And then just jump in my Seamoth, dock with my Cyclops, swap out the power cells, and take off. So I go down the ladder, which is instantaneous. Did not put any signs on the inside. I don't know why. So here's the scanner room. Over here we got the office, got the radio, the vending machine, and the coffee maker. Downstairs is the bedroom, and you can actually sleep. Sleeping turns it from day to night, or night to day, and which is what I'm trying to do here, just so that you can see the scenery a bit better. So yeah, that's the Mushroom Forest. It's one of my favorite biomes in the game. Storage is similar to how the grassy plateaus was. So if you go upstairs, never even started on the second level of storage, but you go over here, here's an aquarium. You can pick up creature eggs from different creatures and hatch them. And here you can also grow different plants. Go upstairs, there's the reactor. Here's the observatory. Once again, overlooking the mushroom forest. I think I've hit on everything in here. Pretty simple base. It's not my largest, but this is actually probably my favorite base that I've built in this game. My largest Subnautica base is over in the Sparse Reef. Again, I have the dual moon pool set up, but these are actually surface level. And then I built on the mushroom forest design, except went a little bit more extreme with how far the drop is. And then we get to the main base over here, which is in my typical 4-way. And then I have another going down to the surface level, almost underwater, and we have my resource garden down here, and a third moon pool, which is where I store my prawn. And we'll go up and I'll show you. And that was dumb. Alright, there we go. Alright, here I just have, this is where I store torpedoes for my Seamoth. Again, signage, these ones aren't specific like the Mushroom Bay was. This one just says Bay 1 and Bay 2. There's a second Seamoth there. So we go down, again, even though it was a 147 meter drop, it was still instantaneous travel. So that's just showing you that moon pools are up there. Let's see, another alien habitat which has nothing in it. And I'm stuck. There we go. Down here's the nuclear reactor, which powers my base. Let's see. Reactor room. Residential. Go through the glass tunnel to get, this was probably going to be an office. There's the bed. Well, there's the office over there. I'm not sure what I was doing with downstairs. It's been a while since I played this. Scanner room, which continues on to the observatory overlooking the Sparse Reef. Storage. Like all my other large bases, except this one has the spot for the sits in the storage instead of up by the moon pools. More miscellaneous storage over here, uranium, nickel, whatever. There's a hatch to get outside at this level. And then here we can go downstairs. And then this will go basically to the ocean floor. Here's where I'm growing some kelp, some, is this acid mushrooms? No, those are deep mushrooms, deep shrooms, excuse me. And through to the moon pool here. Here is my prawn suit, so I can just instantly jump in, and I'm straight down on the ocean floor. So this prawn suit, I've got a drill on one arm, and then a grappling hook on the other. And that's about it for the Sparse Reef base, the largest base I've built in the game. And finally, we have a base in the mountains that I started building and then completely abandoned. Got the scanner room. I was just going to do a simple 3-floor design. There's nothing in any of the floors. I abandoned this project pretty quickly before I even put anything inside the building. There's not even any power. The reason I abandoned it is because, let's see if he shows up. Right over a Reaper Leviathan lives right over the hill over here, and I didn't notice him. That's him right there. I didn't notice him when I was first building this, and then I got the scanner room up and then heard him, and I'm like, oh, yeah, there's a Reaper over there. There's also, I don't know if he'll show up, but there's also a Warper that usually hangs around over in here. So for those two reasons, I kind of completely abandoned this project. So just for fun, I'll show you why we don't want to live near a Reaper. And that's why the base was abandoned. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I look forward to making more Subnautica. It's one of my favorite games, and we'll see you on the next one.